Thailand removes cannabis from narcotics list.
Here's a summary of the article.
Thailand's Narcotics Control Board on Wednesday voted to remove cannabis plants from the list of Category 5 narcotics, which will allow wider use of marijuana for medicinal purposes. Permanent Secretary for Public Health Kiat Tifum Wongit and Food and Drug Administration Secretary General Payson Dankam told a media briefing that the NCB resolved to remove leaves, stems, stalks and roots of cannabis plants, including both cancha and canchong, from the narcotics list. Kiat Tifum noted that despite the delisting of cannabis, only government agencies and community enterprises aligned with government agencies can grow cannabis and must seek permission from the FDA. The removal is to pave the way for more access to use cannabis for medical purposes as well as in textile, cosmetic and pharmaceutical industries. After the board's decision, the FDA will propose the draft ministerial regulation to the Public Health Minister to sign, and it will be published in the Royal Gazette to be put into effect. The draft ministerial regulation stipulates that cannabis plants, officially allowed to grow or be extracted in Thailand, will no longer be considered as the Category 5 narcotics.
This post received a score of 51,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The jails are full. Gotta make room for people who talk crap about the king.
Fuck the king. Give me some Thai stick. I have heard the king is a lovely sweet man and I look forward to going back to Thailand after the pandemic. Winking face. True, he died though.
Years ago, I went in 2016, like the day after he died. Whole place was decked out in black. It was a wild intro to SE Asia.
I was living there and my parents came to visit 3 days before he died. Actually worked out way better. All the cultural heritage sites were free to visit, and since everyone went down to Bangkok for the funeral, they were all empty.
Oh, I'll bet. I only spent a few days in Bangkok before heading out to more rural places, but the water taxis in were hectic to say the least.
I loved the water taxis. I had a 50 First Dates intro thing going on where I would take tourists around on them and take them around the city.
From another article, however, recreational use and possession of cannabis is still illegal in Thailand, meaning that without a permit or a doctor's prescription, being caught with marijuana can still result in heavy fines and prison time.
So much for the "they're doing it to attract tourists" angle. IIRC somebody's got to make the money for it to go up the ladder in Thailand. Doctor gives easy permits to tourists, makes money, pays police so they don't look into it, police shares kickback as is tradition, some for every echelon, boom, problem solved and everybody's happy, land of 1,000 smiles.
Or crooked doctor gives tourist a prescription. Then crooked cop is waiting outside to bust you and asks for a huge bribe. Locals colluding with cops against tourists is a classic scam.
Sweden WTF, come on, the street price have doubled since 2019 and it's just getting worse.
You must have a really shitty dealer. The price hasn't changed much in the last 10 years.
COVID has absolutely changed the price in illegal countries. In Ireland it went up by like 50%.
I'm a dub living in America, and I feel awful for yous. Everything else here is a complete fucking nightmare, but the weed is cheap and high quality at least.
As a corp man who's lived in the Netherlands and California, it feels like highway robbery getting a 100 bag.
Reading this, I just assumed a 100 sack is the same as a 10 sack, just 10x the price.
Bags in Ireland are by price. CEUD say I want a 50 bag €50, and outside of Dublin that can go for 2 grams if you're really out west, or closer 3.5 in bigger cities.
2 grams for €50. Fuck me, you poor, Irish bastards.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.